Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel for the Bravo Breakdown with Joleen, your favorite source of commentary and comedy on all things Bravo television. Make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and some information Kyle recently spilled on Teddy's podcast. So let's get started.
Bravo, bravo, and bravo.
Kyle Richards went on her BFF Teddy Mellencamp's podcast, Two Teas in a Pod, that Teddy hosts with Tamra. However, Tamra's back to being a housewife, so Teddy was rolling this one alone. This is my first time really listening to Teddy and Tamra's or just Teddy's podcast for today. And Teddy's a lot messier than she was on Beverly Hills. So maybe if we got this Teddy, unpopular opinion, we should give her one more chance. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just having a really weird Sunday. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. But in this podcast episode, check it out, Two Teas in a Pod on iTunes and everywhere you find podcasts. Kyle talks about the reunion and talks about not watching the last 6 episodes of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills due to the backlash and the fighting with her sister. She also talks a lot about her sister, and in particular, what I found interesting, why she has not or did not stick up for Kathy when Rinna came for Kathy in the season, but also at the reunion. So when Rinna comes for Kathy and she says these horrible things that affected her and changed her life forever, why didn't Kyle do anything? If that's your sister, why don't you have her back? This is something Kyle has been criticized for a lot recently since her sister Kathy has joined the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast after this very turbulent season. And also now looking back at the past, why didn't she have her sister Kim Richards back? A lot of viewers think that she didn't. And in fact, she threw her and her addiction under the bus and let Lisa Rinna once again drag her sister. So Kyle's being called into question. Why are you allowing Lisa Rinna to drag all of your sisters? And Kyle had a very interesting reason for not sticking up for her sister. She wanted us listeners to be reminded that she was dealing with her blood relatives, Paris Hilton and Kathy Hilton, liking negative tweets about her, and apparently that hurt her very deeply, enough that she would use that sort of in this interview as an excuse for not coming to Kathy's aid when it comes to Rinna and Erica dragging her. Now let's take a look at what Kyle said. You can form your own opinions, and then we will take a look at the tweets that made Kyle so upset.
And then with Kathy too, I wanted her on the show to have fun with her. And, a lot of people said to me, do you think that's a good idea? Because of the history and, and I said, we're in a really good place and I really don't see us going down that path again. I only had good intentions. I had no idea what was going to happen in Aspen, but see, it's also not just happened there. It's what's happened since then, because I could have the apology, I could have been good and done with, but then it starts people taking to social media and clips. And then, and it's like, oh, okay. But, people getting upset. I didn't jump in and, say something like, Rinna, how dare you, call out my sister or whatever. But, I have blood family liking mean tweets about me.
So here are some of the mean tweets that Kyle is referencing. We all remember back in August, Paris Hilton sharing that her faves of Beverly Hills included people that are definitely not her Aunt Kyle, but her mom, Garcelle, Crystal, and Sutton. Mauricio is so rude to Kathy Hilton. Why does he act like he hates her so much? I mean, I know there's some history there, but he did get real mad when she asked about grilling some corn. And then this comment that her niece Paris Hilton also liked, at Kathy Hilton has been there, done that, and has banked. She can carry whatever handbag she wants, does not need to prove a damn thing, really money walks and talks quietly. Kyle, we definitely know she shouts that money. Paris Hilton also liked this tweet saying that Paris Hilton has her own 20-plus year career that includes shows, movies, music, and being a public persona. Kathy Hilton also has more connections with well-known people than Kyle could ever dream. Ooh. Kyle fought for relevancy through a show. Kathy and Paris already had it. Hashtag RHOBH. I mean, it's not wrong, but I could see why Kyle would be a little mad. Paris also liked, it's funny how Rinna gets multiple scenes dedicated to her beauty and wine brands. Mauricio has the agency featured in every outfit. but then Kathy can't. I mean, these are all true statements, saying Kathy was so cute, all excited to show the ladies the tequila, and then Kyle just scoffs at her. None of them even acted slightly interested. It was so sad to watch. It was sad to watch Kathy Hilton hold up that tequila. She was so excited, and then they were just like, nah. She's like, who wants to do shots? Now, in their defense, who does want to do shots at the after party, Kathy? That's for the pre-party, but it's Kathy Hilton. It's hunky-dory. She was like, we're drunk. Let's get drunker. Here's my tequila. And by that time, Erica was too busy saying she doesn't care about victims.
I don't give a about anybody else but me.
And then Kathy Hilton liked this tweet, one of my favorites. Kyle Richards, when are you going to learn that you always are friends with the ones who don't actually care about you, but you hurt the ones who do? Lisa Rinna sold diapers and she'll sell you out too, Kyle. Goodbye, Kyle. I still don't think this is a good enough excuse for Kyle to use for not sticking up for Kathy Hilton. There were a lot of times for Kathy and also for Kim when Lisa Rinna is just messy and looks like she has it out for the Richards sisters for her own storyline, so they don't gotta talk about the husband or her own kids. She talks about everyone else. So Kyle could have easily come to her sister's rescue or had their back many times, and unfortunately she didn't. Now, watching the show, I'm able to see that the Richards sisters dynamic, there's a lot more there that we don't see, and I don't think Kathy is a perfect sister by any stretch of the imagination. But to continue to let Lisa Rinna and Erica try to take down your sisters just looks like you want them to do it. You're mad at them. These are grudges you're holding because you're not letting it out and expressing yourself to them, so you're letting other people punish them. That's what it looks like to the audience, and that's why a lot of people don't like it. We all know Kyle is afraid to confront Kathy, but now's the time to confront her because letting these other chicks confront her is not working and it's making you a villain, and I don't think Kyle Richards ever wanted to be a villain on this show. So buck up, Kyle, in my opinion, and tell your sister how you feel. If you think she bullies you and tells you what to do and says you can't use the F word, then say something, do something. Don't let these other women use your sisters as their storyline. That's my opinion and I'm sticking to it. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. How do you feel about Kyle using this as an excuse for not sticking up for Kathy? And also, how do you feel about Paris liking these tweets? I, for one, if it was my mom, Nana, which if you guys follow my Married to Bravo show, you know I would be liking, retweeting, and tweeting stuff myself if my mom was treated like this. So I don't see anything wrong with what Paris is doing, but I would love to hear what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back very soon with another Bravo Breakdown with Joleen. Thanks for watching. I get it. You're preaching to the choir. Bye.
If you like what you